You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday, not just a Friday, a Free Flag Friday. Yeah, Free Flag Friday in effect right now. You can win a free flag every Friday from our friends at Maximum Promotions. They're located on West Avenue in Sioux Falls. There's a huge American flag flying at their place. You'll see it right by the Birdcage, just south of the Sioux Falls Arena Convention Center, that whole area. And that is where you're going to head to pick up your flag if your name is Monica Morris. Yay! Congratulations. Our Free Flag Friday winner for today. And if you would like to win a free flag for next week, all you got to do is go to the website, sunnyradio.com, and look for a button that says Win Tickets and More. When you click on that, you'll see a place to register for Free Flag Friday, and we've got other great prizes that we post there often as well. Again, get registered for everything, sunnyradio.com. Again, click the little button that says Win Tickets and More. Congrats to Monica Morris, our winner this week for Free Flag Friday from Maximum Promotions. Right now, we're going to pick up the telephone, and we're going to talk to a very funny local comedian, Alisha Rain. She does a bunch of shows in the Sioux Falls area, and she's got 2 shows coming up next week. Tell me about the shows you have coming up next Monday and next Thursday.
Yeah, John, thanks so much for having me on. I have 2 fantastic shows coming up next week at Lucky's Bar in Club 224, which is in the basement. And on Monday, I have Dan Alton. He's coming to town. He's got so much energy. It's going to be such a fun show. Show starts at 8, and then afterwards we're going to be having an open mic. So if you're a musician or comedian, want to give your best 5 minutes, definitely come on down. The sign up for that is at 9:30. So the show is going to go from 8 to 10, and then right afterwards we're going to have an open mic. So that'll be so fun. Dan Alton, like I said, is hilarious.
He really is. Very, very. And he's a nice guy, too. Super nice dude and very, very funny. So that's coming up Monday night. And again, the cool thing is if somebody wants to come and be a part of the open mic, they could perform Monday night as well. And that's every Monday night, isn't it?
Every Monday night at Lucky's Bar. Normally the sign-up is at 7:30 and the mic starts at 8, but this is a very special day, so we're still having the open mic. Sign-up for that is at 9:30, and then the mic starts at 10. So.
I love that. And next week is a busy week because next Thursday you've got another show. Tell me what's happening on Thursday.
Yep, this is going to be another fantastic show. I have a local favorite, Preston Williams. He's going to be performing. He's originally from Watertown, and he has all these kind of hometown stories and is just a hilarious comedian. And then TR Risk, he's won the Larry Brinkman Award. So also a hilarious comedian, and I will be on the show. And then Zach Dresch, he'll be hosting that show. So also going to be super fun show. Also at Lucky's Bar downstairs in Club 224. And again, show starts at 8, doors open at 7:30. You can get your tickets at the door for both of these shows, or you can go to eventbrite.com and get tickets there. It's going to be under my entertainment company, which is Buzzline Entertainment, BZZ Line. And you can also follow me on Facebook for all of those show updates. So BZZ Line on Facebook as well.
Very cool. And there's a link to all of these shows at SiouxFallsComedy.com, so you can find the information there. And I'll throw a link on our Facebook page as well. Alisha, thank you for doing what you're doing to keep comedy alive in the Sioux Empire. I think you are doing more right now than anybody else to keep comedy alive. So congrats on what you're doing, and I think it's inspiring.
Awesome, John. Thank you so much for all of your support as well. You come down to the mics and tell us a few jokes and make us all laugh. So we really appreciate your support. support. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I love it when I get a chance to do that. I haven't had a chance as much lately, but boy, I'm hoping I get a little more time now. Again, Monday night is the first show we talked about. That's coming up this Monday night. And then the next show we talked about is coming up on Thursday, so next Thursday. So we got a couple of great shows all coming up next week. All of the details at SiouxFallsComedy.com, at Facebook.com/SunnyRadio, and at Facebook.com/SiouxFallsNews.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Thank you for listening on a Friday. Excited to have Walker joining us once again from Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. And he's in studio this week. How you doing, Walker?
Good. How are you?
Good. Last week, you guys were busy. You had golf stuff. You had all kinds of stuff going on.
Well, we had a VIP event. We were doing so much last week.
And we were chatting ahead of time here. If somebody would like to still golf, if you call out there, you might be able to get a tee time. This is the weird time of year where we're kind of getting close to the end, and we don't know because we don't have, like, even though, we've got SiouxFallsWeather.com, it doesn't tell us what day is going to be the day that's done. So.
Exactly. And right now, golf is all sorts of weird hours, so call ahead.
Yeah.
Make sure that you can get a reservation over the phone before you book anything online is what I would say.
Exactly. And even if it is a decent day, there might be 27 other teams in front of you that also picked that same exact day. So just reach out ahead. And then something else we're going to talk about is crab legs, because we were saying we're planning to do that at the end of September, but now we're thinking maybe that'll spill into October even, right?
Yeah, I've heard a couple different things, but it sounds like we want to go through the end of October.
That's cool.
It is while supplies last.
Yeah.
So if we run out middle of October, we're out.
But the good news is you're good for tonight. So don't wait. Get out there tonight. Enjoy all you can eat crab legs tonight. And again, that's at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort in the Roberts Buffet. And this is going to be a busy weekend because tomorrow you have your first big concert in 6 months, don't you?
Yeah. So David Lee Murphy is coming tomorrow night. First concert I've had since April when I had back-to-back comedies.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I'm getting excited about it. We still have some tickets available, so go get them online or call into the gift shop. They can also do over-the-phone purchases there.
Yeah.
Grand Falls, we're ready.
GrandFallsCasinoResort.com or 712-777-7777. Just keep pushing 7. I bet there are times you guys answer the phone, people are still pushing 7s.
Probably.
I don't remember. I lost track of how many 7s. So tomorrow night, again, David Lee Murphy, and that's going to be a great concert. We've got some other things coming up next month. We've got a couple. You'd mentioned Comedy Night from April, but we've got the Comedy Weekend in the fall here. It's coming up next month, and a couple of folks that are pretty well known.
Oh, yeah. So first things first, Friday, October 20th, we have Larry the Cable Guy. He has 2 shows.
Yeah.
There is an early show and a late show, 6 p.m., 9 p.m.
Nice.
Make sure which one you're buying is tickets you want that for.
Yeah.
But we have some tickets available yet on him. He is selling fast, as well as Howie.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel is the very next night, Saturday, October 21st.
And these are both household names. These are
huge
both
names.
People that you've seen on television shows. You've seen them both in movies. I think they've both done animated. I know they have both done animated voices.
America's Got Talent for Howie.
Yeah, I mean, just huge things. So, again, an amazing opportunity to come out and see 2 of the funniest people on the planet, and it's back to back. Either one of those would have made a really great comedy weekend, but you've got them both.
Yeah, we have a monster weekend ahead. And what we're trying to do as a casino is create 2 comedy weekends per year.
Yeah.
So we want one in April and one in October because they're 6 months apart. So
Yeah.
it's even every 6 months you're getting back-to-back comedy
Yeah.
out at Grand Falls. It's what we want to do. It's what we're trying to start doing.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I've been to almost every comedy weekend you guys had. There was one that landed when we were out of the country and I didn't get to go.
That's right. I remember
I was
that
so
one.
bummed out. I'm like, can you guys just move that to a different weekend? But I've been to all of the other ones, and they're always so good. And you've brought in some top-tier talent. And again, doing it again this year, October 20th and 21st. Larry the Cable Guy, Howie Mandel. You couldn't ask for two bigger names. Those are both phenomenal people. If people would like tickets, they can still get those. Same way we just talked about for David Lee Murphy?
Exact same way, and I can't wait to hear what they have in store.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Again, GrandFallsCasinoResort.com or 712-777-7777. Or better yet, just walk into the gift shop. Head out to Grand Falls tonight, get some all-you-can-eat crab legs. While you're there, mosey into the gift shop, buy some tickets for some shows.
That is literally the perfect way to do it. If you're going to be there anyways, just hop on in.
And we're going to talk more about some of these other things in the coming weeks, but Tommy DiCarlo, that is another amazing show. When is that?
That is November 25th. That is going to be Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay.
So you'll have Thanksgiving, you'll have a day off, and then head out to Tommy DiCarlo at Grand Falls. It's going to be a rock weekend that weekend.
Celebrate my birthday with me. That's my November 25th, you said?
Yes, it is.
It is my birthday.
That is
That's
awesome.
cool.
I had happy birthday early.
Well, there we go.
I will be telling you
gift.
again closer.
And I'm a huge fan of the band Boston. And when you hear Tommy DiCarlo, you get to hear some amazing music from him. But it's just a really cool story how he became the frontman for Boston.
Oh, yeah. He has a whole backstory. I think I actually have it posted on his bio on the website.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It is one of these stories that when you read this, it's almost like it sounds like a movie, like it doesn't happen in real life, but it's his real life. It's what really happened. And this guy got tapped to be the lead singer of Boston. And again, he was a huge Boston fan first, and now all of a sudden he got to be the voice of Boston.
He got really excited over that opportunity, but not only that, he started a band with his son, and that's the concert that we're having.
Nice.
So he's going to be playing with his son on stage on Thanksgiving weekend.
That is phenomenal.
November 25th.
I'm excited. Again, that's going to be here before you know it. And then we got to mention Kevin Bacon and his brother. The Bacon brothers are going to be in town.
Yes. Michael and Kevin Bacon, they will be in town on Veterans Day weekend, which is November 11th.
All right. So that one's before Tommy DiCarlo.
It is.
See, in my
Tommy.
mind, I had those backwards. I'm sorry. I did that out of order.
Oh, it's
so
good.
Kevin Bacon and what is his brother's name?
Michael.
Michael. I feel horrible that I didn't know that. So the Bacon brothers are going to be here. Amazing show. We'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. Walker, thanks for coming in, man.
Of course, always.
Again, Walker is with Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. If you'd like tickets for any of the shows that we just talked about, GrandFallsCasinoResort.com or call them at 712-777-7777, or better yet, head out there tonight for those all-you-can-eat crab legs and then stop into the gift shop. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
This day in Sioux Falls history is brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, September 22nd, 1975, Senator Bob Dole visits Sioux Falls on the campaign trail as a Republican candidate for vice president. He and President Gerald Ford would eventually lose to Jimmy Carter. Ford was seeking to get out of the shadow of the Nixon-Watergate scandal, and Dole was looking to expand his influence beyond the Senate chamber. Although he lost in his bid to become vice president, Dole would become a landmark in Washington, D.C., serving the House for 8 years before putting together a nearly 30-year career in the Senate. Dole's political career ended with another defeat, this time as the Republican presidential candidate in 1996, losing to President Bill Clinton. This day in Sioux Falls history has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at InsuranceChicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to InsuranceChicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at InsuranceChicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Hey, this episode of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour is done. Now, there are times during the bonus hour I'll mention something from our regular program, the John and Heidi Show, which is syndicated on like 300 stations around the country. There's actually a podcast for that as well. So if I mention something that you're going, hey, whatever happened? He didn't talk to that person, or this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You can find that podcast at JohnAndHeidiBonus-09-22.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour.